All right, so we're recording this just so people that missed it can still go back and watch it. But hi, everyone. Welcome to your first ISA meeting of many, I hope, next year that we'll have. Um, this is everyone that you see here, excluding a few people that may be running a few minutes behind, um, is the ISA officer team for next year. That might be a little bit underwhelming since we're meeting over Zoom, but uh, no worries. After this, we are also having a officer retreat after finals. That'll be on Zoom, of course. But then we're also going to have another officer retreat at the beginning of next year, and hopefully that's going to be in person. So then we can all meet each other really face to face and actually see each other. Um, but for the time being, today, we're just going to go over a few things that you might want to know about. I already went over a few. We're going to go around the room, just introduce ourselves, say our names, major, and then something that'll help us remember you since there's about 16 of us in total right now. Um, and then we're going to hand it off to our advisor, who will also introduce. You haven't met her yet, but she's the best person that we could have asked for in helping ISA do what we do. Um, and then after that, we're going to go into breakout rooms where you'll be working and talking with your committees. You should already have met your committee executive, but if you haven't, you'll meet her or him for the first time. Um, and then if we get our outgoing executives and outgoing officers uh, who should be joining in, but yeah, should be joining in around that time. Once we get there, you'll be able to hear some advice from them and what they have to say about uh, ISA in general, and maybe gives you some advice that might help you in your position. So without further ado, once again, welcome. Um, you should all have received an email with your offer on what position you're in. Um, we actually, I kind of went over everything already. Um, yeah, if you don't know already, some of you guys have asked in the interviews, but ISA's mission, just to give you a better idea about what ISA is about, we'll go more into it later, but briefly, ISA's mission is kind of three parts. The way I think about it is it's a service to three parties of people: campus, our members, and international students. That's who we primarily serve. And we do this mainly through programming, and then in the way of our members, also with professional development and things like that. So mock interviews, resume building, speaking seminars, that sort of thing. And then you should already know what the programming's like. Um, and yeah, once again, after finals, we're planning on having an officer retreat. I'll do a poll before we move on here um, to see what days you guys like the best. Um, and then also one other thing is when you are scheduling your classes for next semester, just keep in mind that we have officer meetings every Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. So the same time as today. That's always or nearly always how it's been, and that's how we try and keep it so that it's everyone can keep that in mind when we are scheduling our classes every year, every semester. Um, so keep that in mind. They are mandatory. If I understand that the higher up you are, or even sometimes in the lower level classes, uh, it's kind of impossible to make that schedule work. And you might just have to have a class at 5:30. But if at all possible, please make that spot available. Preferably 5:30 to 7. But the hour 5:30 to 6:30 is definitely the most important there. So please keep that in mind when making your schedules in the coming weeks. Um, Now, let me go ahead and send out this poll. The 3 days we're looking at having the retreat is Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. That's May 9th, 10th, and 11th. And then we may or may not have them morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on this poll. So go ahead and answer which day works best for you. Uh-huh. Okay. Got some good results there. Let me actually, okay. So it seems like most people prefer Sunday in the afternoon. So we'll come up with some times, and maybe one or two or just one, and we'll let y'all know following today. And we'll try and give as much time between that email and the meeting so y'all can know and plan ahead. But anyways, thanks for that. You write that down. Okay. Now we're just going to go around the room. I'll list people off as I see them on my screen, and we'll go ahead and introduce ourselves. I'll go ahead and start. Just your name, your major if you want, but really something alongside your name that helps us remember you as a person. So something unique or what have you. Well, anyways, I'm Sean. Most of y'all know me already. I'm the president of ISA. I'm a computer engineering major, a class of 22. I was born and raised in most of Houston, but my family, my mother is from China and my father is from Ecuador and his father's from Britain. So there's a lot of mixed heritage back there. And he's also got family in Australia and Perth, and I've traveled quite a bit throughout my childhood. But I landed at A&M, even though he went to UT. So there's a lot of diversity here and there. So that kind of explains maybe why I am in the position that I am. One interesting thing about me is that I love growing plants. I've got some basil growing under a lamp next to my window in my living room right now. Some of the plants died, but that's one interesting thing about me is I'm into hydroponics, and that actually brings me to another thing is I like making my own pizza from scratch. And the reason I grow basil is because I would put basil on my pizza, and it costs like $3 for or $4 for like a 2 ounce pack from HEB, and that would really stack up. So I make my own pizza and I grow my own basil to put that basil on the pizza. So that's me. Um, Next, I'll give it to Dua Ahmed, and yeah, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is Dua and I'm the Senior Vice President for ISA. I'm majoring in Allied Health. I'm class of 2023. I'm originally from Pakistan, but my family and I, we live in the Middle East. We've literally been we lived in Dubai for like 4 years, and then we moved to Qatar, lived there for 7 years, and now we live in Oman. So we've literally been touring our whole lives in the Middle East. Um, like a fact about me, it's not super interesting, but I hate chocolate. I don't like anything related to chocolate. A lot of my friends, they judge me. They're like, how can you not like chocolate? But I really don't like chocolates. If you ever like for like birthdays and stuff, I always tell my parents not to get chocolate cake because I'm not gonna eat it. And like something other than that, I am a huge K-pop and K-drama fan. I love watching K-dramas. It's very unhealthy. Sometimes I like stay up until like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. trying to finish a season. So that's if any of you guys like watching K-dramas, then hit me up. We can fangirl and stuff. But yeah.
Thanks to it. Next I see on my screen is Marco Amari.
Howdy, everyone. My name is Marco. I'm a new incoming to be a finance officer. I'm class of 22. I'm currently doing international affairs at the Bush School. So I'll be here for at least one more year. Interesting fact about me is I'm half Italian, half Jordanian. Like Dua, I lived in both Dubai and Qatar most of my life before coming to the States for college. And one interesting fact would probably be I like to cook. Fortunately, I don't know how to make pizza from scratch, but I do know how to make some pasta dishes and some risotto.
No, that's one dish I actually want to learn to make too, risotto. Um, I see Veronica Runhell on my screen next.
Hi, everybody. My name is Veronica. I'm the VP for External Events this coming academic year. I'm a BIMS major and class of 2023. And an interesting fact, so I'm not an international student, but my mom was adopted into the US at 6 years old from Mexico. So I have that like Mexican culture just infused in me, and we live like super close to the border. So we were constantly in Mexico during the summer, during our breaks. Now, an interesting fact, I'm a new Catholic. I gained 3 sacraments at the Easter Vigil this past Easter. And I also love K-dramas and I watch them religiously. So K-dramas and K-pop is my favorite. So I'm down.
Thanks, Veronica. Ahana is next on my screen.
Hi guys. So my name is Ahana, and well, I'm from India. I grew up there, and then I moved here right before high school. I'm class of 2024, majoring in math. Well, actual science to be more specific. Yeah. And one interesting thing about me, I love binge watching. Like it's a disease. Yeah, so I love binge watching mostly Grey's Anatomy. I've watched all like 17 seasons multiple times. So yeah, if there's any Grey's Anatomy fans out here, I'd love to talk to you about like any of the storylines or anything. Yeah.
Thanks, Ahana. Next is Anaga.
Hi, I'm Anaga. I'm a BIMS major and I'm class of 23. And my parents are both from India. And I guess one interesting fact is I'm like a huge dog person. Like I'm obsessed with dogs, and I also have like a assortment of shirts with dogs on them. And also I am a binge watcher and I have watched Grey's Anatomy, so I will talk about it with you.
My sister actually watched that show a lot, so that's maybe you could talk to her one day. Next is Kisman.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
So, hi everyone. My name is Kisman Bhatrai and I'm from Nepal. And first of all, I'd like to thank ISA for providing me the great opportunity to serve ISA as a external program officer for 2021. And I'm a graduate research assistant in soil and crop science department. Uh, so yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Kisman. Next is Bishwa. Hope I'm saying that right.
Yeah, you got it right. Hello, everyone. This is Bishwa Sapkoda. I'm a third-year PhD student in Department of Soil and Crop Science, majoring in agronomy. I'm also from Nepal, and I think Kisman just left me to talk about it, I guess. And it's an interesting fact that she is my wife, and we are together in this committee for 2021. So it's been first time like been working with her in such a committee. I'm really excited to work together. And apart from that, so I know like some of you in this committee might have heard about Nepal. Nepal is a very beautiful country with a lot of mountains. Probably heard about Mount Everest and all that. but yeah, um, and I love music. I play some of the instruments, and I love playing soccer. So if any one of you are interested in playing soccer, please do let me know. I'm more than excited to play soccer. So yeah, that's all about me.
That's good to know. We actually, a few years back, in our annual festival, iWeek, had a soccer tournament called ice soccer. And we thought about maybe doing that in the summer, so maybe that's something you might be a part of. Anyways, Nini, you're next.
Hi, my name is Nini. I'm from Nigeria. I'm a bio major, class of 24. And the fact about me is that I like pepper. Like I always add pepper to like most of the food I eat. So yeah.
Okay, thanks, Nini. Next is Isla.
Hi everyone, my name's Isla. I'm class of 24, majoring in health sciences, and I'll be serving as your VP for internal programs next year. And I think an interesting fact about me is I can count to 10 in Gaelic.
Count to 10 for us.
Okay. Ahena doa trea karakua she hakani che.
I think we all understood that only because we knew you were counting from 1 to 10. Thanks, Isla. Alicia, I see you next.
Hi everyone, my name is Alicia. I'm an incoming marketing officer and I'm from India. I'm now pursuing my graduate studies in public health with a specialization in health policy and management. I also love K-pop and K-drama, and I'm up to discuss it anytime. An interesting fact about me would be that I can speak in 5 languages, and I'm fairly fluent in all of them. I mean, I'm fluent in 4. 1 I'm still working on. So yes.
Wow, that's great. Next I see Arjun.
Yeah, hi, I'm Arjun. I'm an incoming external programs officer. I'm a PhD student in physics. Yeah, and I'm originally from India, but I grew up in Kenya in East Africa, and then I came to the US for college. I really love sports cars, and ever since I've come here, I've owned 3 cars, and they've all been sports cars with 2 doors.
You don't happen to own a 2-door sports car currently, do you?
I have 2 actually.
Oh, okay, 2 cars. Are they both in here in town?
One of them lives in a storage facility because
Oh.
of hay, but yeah, the other one is outside right now.
Right, car enthusiast with a whole car in a storage facility. Next is Elaine.
Hi guys, I'm Elaine and I'm class of 24 going to major in biomedical engineering. Yeah, I like reading, baking, and also watching K-dramas. So yeah, and an interesting fact about me is that I like drinking hot orange juice. I think it tastes better than the cold ones.
Okay, so do you microwave it or do you
Yeah,
heat it
I
up?
microwave it.
Okay. Interesting. That's definitely a unique fact. Don't think I've ever heard that before. Jacob.
Hello, I'm Jacob. I'm a civil engineering major and I'm minoring in math. An interesting fact about me would be I like to read and I'm trying to be better at cooking, and I can't drink coffee without having like an anxiety attack, but I keep drinking it anyways.
Thank you, Jacob. Manuel.
All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Manuel. I'm the VP of Outreach. I'm class of 2022. My major is mechanical engineering with a minor in computer science. I'm originally from Venezuela. And I guess an interesting fact about me is I am part of the Symphonic Winds Band and I play the bassoon. So if you guys don't know what the bassoon is, then you guys search it up. Yeah.
Thanks, Manuel. I've got a picture of a bassoon pulled up, so I'll just show that. That's a bassoon.
Yes, it is not an oboe.
That's how you hold it, Manuel?
Yep.
Okay. So just imagine that guy, but with Manuel's face. Okay. Amishi, you're next.
Hi, I'm Amishi. I am from India. I'm an international student. Everyone's staring at me. Please don't stare. Okay. So, I am a finance major. I was an econ major in my freshman year, but then I switched. And yeah, I think my interesting fact is that I can speak 5 languages as well. That's what I thought initially. And yeah, I have a YouTube channel, so but that's embarrassing, so don't check it out.
Well,
No,
thank you.
Sean, don't.
I won't link it in chat. I will not do that. And I'm not saying that because I will do that. Except I am. Anaga's next for me, but I think she already went, right? I think it got moved around. Tian, I see you.
Wait, so just the introduction and the interesting fact about me?
Something that will help us remember you, because we all know these kind of introductions are...
Oh, well, okay. So my name is Tian, and I'm the class of 2023. I major in computer science, minor in cybersecurity, and maybe business, one or the other. Something to remember about me. I'm kind of a boring guy, and just remember I'm boring. So, yeah.
I'm gonna speak for him. He says he's boring, but he's not that boring to me. I'm the kind of guy that's got his own microphone, and he is too. He's as a computer enthusiast. He's all about computers, I guess, in a way you could say. And he's got a gaming chair too, so that's actually pretty interesting. I've got a little wooden chair. He's got a gaming chair. So, boring guy with a gaming chair. Ariana.
Howdy. So my name's Ariana. I am a poli-sci major looking to minor in sociology. I am from Dallas, Texas. And something interesting about me, I love Harry Potter. I love the movies. I love like mugs, decorations, anything with Harry Potter. And yeah, that's about it.
It is a very good series, in case any of you haven't seen. Even as an adult, I enjoyed it, rewatching it like a week ago. Favorite Harry Potter movie, Ariana?
All of them.
All of them?
Yes, I cannot decide. I think they're all great.
Okay. Arjun, it sounds like you have a favorite.
Well, I like the Chamber of Secrets, but I don't know. IMDb doesn't agree with me.
That's okay. We don't need them. Let's see. Rubab, you're next.
Hello, I'm Rubab. And
Oh, you just came in. We're just doing
sorry, I didn't
introductions.
know what I'm supposed to be doing.
No worries. Just your name, your major. I actually probably should have said your committee name, but we've gotten through 80% and haven't done that. But feel free to mention what committee you're a part of, and then just something about you that's unique or special to you.
All right.
Be as personal as you like to help us remember you.
Okay, so my name is Rabab, and I'm a BIMS major.
and I'm in the finance. And an interesting fact about me is I like to sketch, and I also do a little bit of knitting. So
That is interesting. Fiza?
Hi, I joined a little bit late, so sorry about that. And I'm Fizza. I'm class of 2022 and VP of Marketing for next year. An interesting fact about me is if you can think of a Bollywood movie, I probably know it. And all the songs as well.
Thank you, Fiza. Horace.
Hey everybody, my name is Horace. I'm gonna be the VP of Finance this coming semester and year. One interesting fact about me is that I like Yoplai's original smooth style Harvest Peach flavor yogurt. So I'm gonna eat it in front of y'all. Not a fan?
I remember eating that as a kid and then thinking it had too much sugar and no real fruit. It is delicious. Yeah. What can you do when it tastes good?
Exactly.
Elizabeth, you just joined. We're doing introductions. Just your name, major or not major, whatever you want, and then just something that we will let us remember you. Anything at all. This is a safe space.
Well, I'm Elizabeth. I'm a senior math major. And well, I guess like the past year I've served for like VP of Finance. And I don't know what else to say, I guess, but I'll just end it there.
Okay, well, I can add on. She's a math major, but she's a real math major. You know, so if you think Elizabeth, you can think math. She's a math whiz. More of a math whiz than I, and I'm Chinese. So, Isabella.
Hi, my name is Isabella. I'm an international studies major, class of 2023. And a fun fact about me is that, I'm going to be in the internal events thing committee. And a fun fact about me is I'm really into astrology. So tell me y'all's astrology signs. I'm a Sagittarius. So
Hi, Miss Sagittarius. Thank you. Next, Blake. We're just doing introductions. You can say the position that you served in, but something really just something that we can remember you by.
Well, hi everyone. I'm Blake. If you don't know me, I'm disappointed. Come on. But anyways, I've served in the as a financial officer for ISA. And fun fact about me, I guess something to remember me by is I don't know. Am I memorable? I don't know. I guess a fun fact and memorable thing about me is the fact that I am not an international student and I'm in ISA. So I guess that's something kind of interesting about me.
Yes, Blake has been one of our more passionate Caucasian members.
Thank
but
you.
we love him. Jingyu, sorry.
Howdy, hi, and my name is Xingyu Liu, and I'm from China, and I'm in class of 2024, and I'm gonna change my major to finance, and I'm gonna be a finance officer for next semester as well. And a fun fact about me, my Chinese name, so it sounds like shooting star in Chinese. So a lot of people call me shooting star, like when I was in China. And also I like K-drama as well. Yeah.
Shooting Star Xingyu. Okay. RK.
Hello, hi everyone. My name is RK. This past year, I was on the outreach team, but this new year I'll be on the marketing team as a marketing officer. I am class of 24 also, and my major is management information systems. And a fun fact about me is that I used to live in Singapore. So if you've ever seen Crazy Rich Asians, then that is my home.
Singaporean. Thanks, RK. Last but not least, Karen or Vanessa, whichever you prefer. Oh, you're muted, Karen.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm Karen or Vanessa. Both are fine. I am doing my master in performance studies. I will be an external officer. And an interesting fact about me, an interesting fact, I really like spiders, but like really I'm in love with them. Yeah, that will be all. Nice to meet you all.
And another thing about spiders is, if you didn't know, most of them are not aggressive, and they will only bite you if they feel like their life is in danger. So sometimes, I think the ones that are really scary that will bite you, it's really obvious, and they really look really big and scary compared to other spiders. But for the most part, you can just let it walk on you and play around and put it on a fence, or save it from someone else wanting to kill it.
Have you ever been bitten by a spider, Sean? You know, you guys ever wake up and you have like spider bites? Because sometimes you'll get bit at night, and I don't know about the aggressive spider thing.
You know,
Yes.
maybe it's I have woken up, and I don't have bed bugs, so I don't know. But I've also
Yeah,
been
if
on
you have
my
like
bed
two
with my
dots,
laptop.
on like your
Yeah.
hand or something, yeah, that's a spider coming to say hi.
Yeah. Maybe you're rolling over and trying to squash it, and it's trying to defend itself, but you're asleep, so you'll just kill it. Anyways, I know that might have been a little bit long for some of you, but hopefully you know your comrades a little bit better. You'll get to know them even more at the next retreat, and then even more at the next retreat across the summer, across the ocean that is the summer. So I'm gonna share the agenda again. Okay. So now I'm gonna give it to Rhonda before we go into the breakout rooms, and yeah, our advisor, Rhonda Collins, you have the mic.
Hey, everybody. Gosh, it touched my heart so much to meet so many new folks. This is always an exciting time of year, getting ready for what you want to make next year and how you want it to be. I just wanted to do a real quick reflection activity. We did it last week, something similar with the outgoing team, but I'm glad some of the returning officers and outgoing officers are here so they can see your all responses. Before I do that, I'll just say again, my name's Rhonda Collins. And if any of you ever need me, my email is very easy. It's just Rhonda, RHONDA, @tamu.edu. So shoot me an email if you have any questions. A fun fact about me, you might think I'm as old as, as Methuselah, as they say, but I have been around a while. I was born and raised in Texas, but I love international travel. Try to travel somewhere differently every year or two, and I have been to about 28 different countries. So quite a few. My master's degree is in anthropology, and I used to teach a class called Peoples and Cultures of the World. And with that, I've probably studied hundreds of cultures and countries around the world. So welcome to all you new folks. Welcome back for those officers who are returning. And for those of you who are leaving us, I'm going to try to see you again before you go, but thank you so much. So on to our quick reflection activity. This won't take very long. My first question for all of you new and returning officers is, it's in the chat, and I want you to reply to me in the chat. And that is, what are you most excited about regarding the coming year? What are you looking forward to? So just a quick, 3 or 4 words or a sentence, not an essay here. Just tell me really what you're looking forward to for the coming year in ISA. Yeah, meeting everybody, for sure, making friendships, virtual classes, meeting new people, getting to know the team, working with the committee in person, planning fun events, absolutely, hopefully face-to-face. Yeah, learning about other people and countries, planning events, leadership skills. Yes, Arjan, we do develop leaders in this team. Yeah, so teaching and learning about other people and other cultures. Thank you so much for all of you answering. Now, my next question is kind of the opposite. And that is, what are you most worried about for the coming year? What's your greatest fear about being an officer for ISA? What is it that concerns you? What is it that you're stressing a bit about? Yeah, Murphy's Law, sure, there's going to be something go wrong, but that's okay. We're very forgiving. Sean, are you going to change your haircut again? Please, no. Y'all are about to see me change it. I have been growing my hair out for COVID and I'm tired of it. So I think it's about to go back to being gray and about to be short. Yeah, Dua, I'm going to chop it all off. I think so. What else are you worried about? Anything serious? Are you worried about your skill level? Are you worried about not being able to perform as much as you want? What is it that concerns you? Yep, scheduling classes so that you can still do your work. Yeah, Blake, congrats on grad school. And yeah, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard, but you can balance it, I feel certain. Yeah, time management is an issue for sure. Trying to juggle classes, what you're really here for, your degree, along with ISA, that can be challenging. So I want to let you know that as much as we can, Sean and I are planning every officer meeting to have some, even if it's a little bit, a small leadership development activity. The retreat that he mentioned, we always have sort of a kickoff retreat at the end of the semester. It'll be after finals. We will have some leadership development activities. And Sean, maybe we'll focus a little bit on time management, since that sounds like something that people are a bit concerned about. And then we'll have another leadership development, some kind of training at the retreat in August. And at every Wednesday night meeting, we will try to work in some leadership development activities. So I just want to assure you, you will have a toolkit that we will help you in your leadership training. Sean and I are here for you, and those officers that have been here before are also here for you. So Manuel, Fizza, Elizabeth, those of you who've been around for a while, when we go into those breakouts, remember the things that people just said about what they're excited and what they're worried about. And in those breakout rooms, can you please try to address some of those things, the issues with time management or Murphy's Law and all of those kinds of things. So that's it. I just wanted to hear you reflect, and back to you, Sean, for sending us to the breakout rooms.
Thanks, Rhonda. And if y'all don't know, she has been probably the major difference between ISA being successful and one of the 30 prestigious recognized organizations on campus, and us being, one step away from chess club. I might be being humble, but she really does do a whole lot for us, and we don't say thank you enough. But
Why do you gotta do chess club like that, though?
I'm actually subscribed to their email list, and I think they're looking for officers. But anyways, yeah, you'll learn to realize that truth as much as I have alongside the year, and you'll learn the same thing with your execs, because there's a whole lot that gets done in the background, and Rhonda is often at the forefront of the back end, so to speak. But anyways, Arjun actually played for the Kenyan chess team. That's interesting. All right, I'll open all the breakout rooms now. You'll get to discuss amongst your peers about what it is exactly you're going to be doing. If you have any questions, that would be the time to ask. If you have any questions that no one in the room can answer, then y'all can just ask for the host, and that'll call me, and I can send someone else there. And then also for the outgoing execs that are here, if you want to lead that breakout room with just kind of what you think the committee does in a boiled down, concise manner, go ahead and express that. And then the outgoing officers also make sure that people know that you're an outgoing officer. The easiest way to do that would be to rename yourself with an O. Like I've
And
done.
also, Sean had asked all the outgoing officers to answer some questions so you may want to reflect on those pieces of advice as well.
Right. Let me put that link in chat. We'll just have to go through the document and see some filled out boxes. It's just a simple document full of people's retrospective advice, and you might find some use out of it. But anyways, I'll open the breakout rooms, and I'll see you all in about 15 minutes. Dua, did you want to be assigned anywhere in particular?
No, you can assign me anywhere.
Anywhere, you say?
Mhm.
Okay. I'll put you in external then to help out Veronica.
Sorry, it kicked me out of the meeting.
Oh, it did?
I think it's my Zoom, which is a problem.
Okay. You're an external, right, Sergeant?
Yes.
Okay. There you go. Hey, Fiza, did y'all go over the retrospective document? The pass back?
Yeah, I already did it.
Okay, everybody went over the pass back a little bit?
I told
Awesome.
them to, but I don't think I gave them like time to do it.
Okay. Well, I'll tell y'all what, since it's 6:31, We'll send that out in an email afterwards. I think Rhonda might want to say something here.
Oh, I was just going to say, we didn't get to the passbacks in our group. They were so full of wonderful, fantastic. Y'all are up for a great year because the internal programs team has so many fantastic socials and professional development and things that they're going to do for you. But anyway, we didn't get to it in our group.
Okay, so I'll send up a follow-up email after this later tonight. At the very latest, you should see it when you wake up tomorrow morning. Or if you stay up late like me, then you might see it in your inbox while you're working up late. Tomorrow is Thursday's classes, I believe. It's a normal day. I know today they changed it, but tomorrow's normal, and then Friday's reading day. Good luck on y'all's finals. Does anybody have any other questions? Last chance. I mean, you can always text or call or email.
Sunday, May 9th is the retreat. Watch your email for some more information from Sean about that.
Yes. And in case y'all don't know, since my last name is Waters, my email is just waters@tamu.edu. So that's easy enough to memorize. But yeah, that's all for this meeting. Remember, we're gonna have another meeting after. Just like Rhonda said, I can't say it enough. There's going to be that transition meeting. That's going to be longer than this, to say the least. We're going to go over everything we kind of went over today, except with more depth, with bigger perspective. What's ISA really do in regards to the university? Why do we really exist? And that kind of takes a while to define. And then even more than that, we got to go over what we got to do over the summer, all the prep things we got to go through, and then the summer happens and we have to do that. So if my execs can stay on just for a second, everyone else, you're free to go. Thanks for coming. Nice to see y'all. Take care.
Thank you,
Good
Sean.
luck.
Have a good night, everyone. Good luck
Have a
doing
good
work.
time.
Thank you.
Right.